Hi, everybody. I have no idea if the mic is working or not. Because to enter, it didn't show anything. It was all a little black. Whatever. Yeah, no idea. Guess we'll find out. So, as you can see, my knee's getting better. I cannot get down quite to one crutch yet. Practicing a little bit at a time, just a few steps. It's not too painful, actually. Just trying to make sure I don't stress it too much. Actually, it doesn't really even, my knees don't really hurt at all. It's just if I move funny. And I just got to go slowly and carefully. But that also means no crafting and no sewing just yet. My craft room is a decent size, but I have it set up so I just move around as I need to, and it's really not good for me on crutches. I could probably manage with one, but not two. And my tea is still sleeping, and my husband's going to bring it to me, so I'm just going to fiddle around here. Playing microphone.
Testing the speakers on StreamYard. Sounds like they're working.
Yeah, well, it says my speakers are working, so I guess we're okay. Let's try the settings. I was fiddling around earlier. Virtual background? Camera? No, I don't know. Fiddle around with it someday, maybe. All right, there we go. The other day, my friend was over, and she's one of my quilting buddies. Hi, Jackie. Can you hear me okay? My mic was sort of iffy at the beginning. And she said if I got desperate, she would come over and cut fabric for me because I do it on my, I have my table, it's maybe about waist high, so I don't have to bend over and cut and wreck my back. So for other crafting, it's high up too. And I have to be stable on both feet because you have to put your hand on top of your plastic ruler and take your cutter and go down the side. And I cannot do that balanced on one leg with only partial weight on my right foot. So I can't cut. But if my friend can cut for me, then I probably could sew okay, or even if use my left foot if I had to. We'll see. I might try to work on my quilting journal coming up. Once I can get relatively good on one crutch, then I can sort of hobble. I just have to be able to get everything out on the table, and then I can just stand there for a little bit and do it. Right now I'm in the dining room because I'm working too. But I guess I could always move all this stuff off the dining room table and do it here if I needed to. Ugh, so frustrating. But on the plus side, I just got my hair cut. Yay! That was a good thing. I got my nails done on the 2nd, the day before I wrecked my knee. Hanging in there, but they're getting really long. It's hard to type. I got a little bit busy with work. I've got clients going to Mexico at the end of March. They're going to Cabo, and other clients going to Playa del Carmen in April. So we'll see. Just asking Jackie something, typing it. Jackie Weeby Stitch Art was here visiting me, but she hasn't said anything lately, so let's put that in there. I know it's a funny time for people because it's like dinner time in the East, but I couldn't do it earlier because I was working and getting my hair cut. having issues. I'm just looking at settings and junk here while I'm looking at you guys. No, okay. Oh, good. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. The mic was acting up weird when I first got on here, so I wasn't sure. But I checked settings and it appears to be fine. So we don't really have a whole lot to tell you guys because I haven't done anything. It's frustrating. But I'm only allowed to do a little bit at a time. Once a week I go to physiotherapy. That helps. Most of the exercises I've been assigned to do are sort of building up strength type things. And there's a couple that are more for just movement so that my knee doesn't seize up, keep things going, loosened up and whatever. And we do have an exercise bike that was downstairs that my husband and my son just brought up. And it's in the bedroom, so I can just do like 5 minutes of slow, just try to keep range of motion happening. Hi, Tina. Tina Epp has just joined us. She's one of my crafting friends and a fellow Canadian. Yeah, so that's all I kind of have to do is just kind of keep going. It's frustrating though. And sorry, Tina, I can't join your challenge because I can't really do any crafting right now. I didn't do the 365 Christmas collaboration yesterday because I didn't do any crafting. Nada. It looks to be that the meniscus is torn in my right knee. When I first did it, it wasn't really hurting that much inside my knee. It was more like, no, Jackie, I have a pedal. I can switch to other feet. It's other foot. It's fine. I can figure it out if I need to. It like the inside part of my knee, I think it's called the medial ligament, tendon, whatever. I think ligament. I think that felt like I sprained it, twisted it, pulled it, something. That was kind of painful. But after a couple of weeks, that was good. And like sitting here right now, I'm pain free. It's just a matter of like putting weight on it. So the first goal was to not just be crutching and putting weight on. So now I can almost walk normally with the 2 crutches just for bracing. The problem basically is I cannot get my knee like straight. It's about like that. And that means the meniscus is torn. But whether it's torn enough to have surgery or not, that's what I got to wait and see. When I first went to physiotherapy, she said it could be a good 6 weeks, if not 2 months, before I could actually bear weight on my knee. And the meniscus would heal up at least enough that I could use it. So that's where we stand at the beginning of March. Almost a month later. It's a pain getting old. Anyway, okay, never mind. Anyway, so my next goal are try to walk with 1 crutch, provided it doesn't really hurt or feel unstable, and maybe get my nails done. Stairs are tricky still. I don't go up in like a bum scooch, Yes, Wanda, I did. Wanda Woman's in here. She's a crafty of mine friend. No, it's just my knee. I just have to go slow and careful. That's all. Oh, yeah, Jackie. Oh, yeah, your son. That's too bad. Her son hurt his knee too. That's unfortunate. Yeah. There's always something with us when we get old, right? Yeah, so my hairdresser does her stuff in her house, and she's got 4 steps going up to her front. So I had to sort of like butt scooch, and then she has to kind of help me because the last step if I can partially plant on my right foot a little bit and either have a crutch or like usually I do it with my own stairs. I do like 1 crutch and I hang on to the railing and I just go and backwards and I'm up. But she had to sort of hold my arm and heave me up the top stair. And then she helped me get back. Down's easier because I just kind of go like plant my bum, down I go and then stand up, crutch. So the girl that I sometimes get my nails done, she does in her house too. And she's been off for a while because was in a car accident, so she couldn't do it. So I went to a spa that's right near where my mom and dad's house on the 2nd of May for these, or 2nd of Feb, sorry. And the next day is when I wrecked my knee. So here we are a month later. So another order of business is maybe getting my nails done, but usually because I haven't been able to drive for a while, I just go get on the bus, and it's like I get off the bus. It's right there. It's in my mom and dad's house. It's like maybe a 2-minute walk into the little mall. That's the Dollarama that I go to usually. Right there. No stairs. Walk right into the spot. But I can't get on the bus now. So that means I have to have a ride from somebody, and that is not always convenient for other people. Like my poor husband had to stop work today. He works at home, and he had to drop me off. He has a big diesel truck. So I hang on to a handle here, and I hang on to a handle here, and I kind of put my left foot up onto because there's like a running board. You can't, I can in fact heave myself into the truck. So I put my left foot on the running board, and then he sort of gives me a little, and up I go into the seat. And then I slide myself back out again. Yes, Wanda, it's everything. You use your knees for everything. And like once my ligament started feeling not painful, then I can get dressed, and I can move around. I can brush my teeth. I shower in my son's bathroom because we have doors on ours and like a track. So on my son's, he's got a wandy shower for starters, which is how we did it the first time, because I basically stood there. My husband wanded me like washing a dog. But now that I got a bit more stable, I sort of sit on the toilet in my son's bathroom, and then I kind of scoop myself over because it's like this far. So I scoop myself off the toilet and onto the edge of the tub. Good left foot in, right foot in, and I can stand up because there's a sticky thing like on one of those sticky mats. So I just stand up, and I just sort of carefully stand there, but that's the only way I can have a shower. And usually I wash my hair in the kitchen sink because we have one of those high taps, so I just have to get somebody else to bring me the shampoo because it's harder to carry. My towel I put around my neck, and off I go with crutches. But shampoo is harder. I can't. That's the thing. I cannot carry anything. I can stand still in the kitchen at the sink. I can do dishes. I can stand there and load and unload the dishwasher. I arrange things on the counter, and then I sort of move myself along and put them away. But crossing the kitchen, depending what it is to carry, of course, I try to avoid breakable things just in case, because we have tile floor and there'll be that everywhere. So I can do some things, but I don't, like my kids have to always take out the recycling, and my husband does laundry and brings it back upstairs, and I stand there and fold it. Thankfully, I have a nice family. But my kids are also like not kids, they're young adults and they work. So usually in the house at any given moment, it is me upstairs, my husband downstairs in his office working, and the dog's around somewhere. The big guy doesn't go far. Maximus is 9.5. He just goes from place to place and sleeps. The little one's not really, he's not a puppy. He'll be 18 months old on the 15th, so he's not a puppy. And I think he's sleeping downstairs actually, but he usually wanders around. Comes upstairs, and there's got like a little bed here in the living room, kind of near me. And there's bones and chew toys and crap all over the place. It's like having a toddler. That has fur. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. Thanks for coming by. For everybody that's in here and coming by, I do appreciate it. I know it's a funny time. I just felt that it's been a while, and some people have been asking me, hey, how's it going? And, and I've been telling them, but I thought, well, I'll just tell you guys what's going on, and then you'll know. we'll see. I hope mid-Marchish, that'll be the 6-week mark. And by then I can be more one crutch and do a few more things. So we shall see. And as far as traveling myself, I'm not going anywhere right now anyway, so just as well. Some friends of ours, the lady that my good Coty friend that volunteered to cut for me, they're also our cruising buddies. We've known them for ages. Our girls went to school together, played soccer together. They're really good friends of ours. They got a condo, Okanagan area of BC, Penticton, I think, for a week in the middle of May. So my husband and I are going to go and join them for the weekend part of it. So hopefully I'm good to go by then. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you were saying, Jackie, that the construction was going out front. I did see you there. That's too bad. What are they doing? Breaking up your road or something, Jackie? Hi, Train Man. I also haven't seen you in a while because I haven't been on Revelstoke Cam. That was bad of me. I used to get on at night, but we've been watching TV and movies and the odd thing here. Doing some family stuff. I like to watch Revelstoke, though, when it's pouring rain here, because then it's snowing there and it looks pretty. Like it probably was last night. It was bucketing rain last night. And most of this morning, actually. Jackie said, replacing the gas meters in 4 miles. Wow. 4 mile square area. That's a lot of gas meters. Well, no wonder they're breaking up the road. Yes, sorry, Train Man. I've missed all you guys too. I'll try to get in this week. Even if it's just a quick, hey. Not been good. So, I may not wind up with tea. I might have it after. I was just going to we have a Keurig, so I can just boil water and just do a tea bag. But then my husband decided he wanted some, so now the tea is in a pot and actually steeping. And he's gone back downstairs to work, and I don't want to bug him. If he's to work, and that's fine. We'll get it later. Oh, thank you, Tina. No, I thought, I wonder if I can do Tina's challenge. I really hope that you have success with it. I'm sure you will, because you have loads of subscribers, and there's all of us crafty people that will, like, other than my dumb knee, I would have been signing up like... So if you're into crafting, go see Tina Epp's challenge. Tina Epp challenge on her channel. And now we're at about 20 minutes, so I probably should just call it a day. Unless you guys have any more questions for me, because nothing to do. I do my thing, I do my exercises, I stay home. Oh, I didn't see that. Thank you. Block user. There we go. Okay. Thank you, Train Man. Not paying attention. Yeah, I don't have a life. I work, which is fine. That's fine. Okay. Helping people, good. I've been studying, right? Keep the old brain going, continuing ed. Organizing people for going to Alaska in May. You're welcome, Tina. You totally deserve it. I really hope you get lots of people in your challenge. And I hope to get something by the end of March for the 365 Christmas one. Even if I make one card, I'll put it in. Excuse me. Oh, no, Train Man. His graphics card went. That's a bummer. I don't know if any of you have seen the video I did about my little camera that I film with a lot. It has Wi-Fi. So I have to try to figure out if I can film and do it on StreamYard. It's just that it would have to be remotely because the cable they gave me is like that big. So if I can't do a remote from the camera to StreamYard, then it's not going to work. I am just filming with the camera that is on my laptop and the mic that is on my laptop. Hi, Allie. Allie's my Canadian friend from DP's Wonderful World. She just popped in. Oh, I feel fine, Allie. And honestly, I have like almost no pain just sitting around. It's just moving is the issue. Getting around, putting weight on my knee. I can't sit funny. I can't kneel because that moves your kneecap up and then your meniscus is right there and it's like, ah! But I don't have to kneel anyway. So, but that also means I can't, like the old dog, he just lays around. I can't bend down and like pet him. He has to sit for me to pet him. So I don't know, Jackie, if I can get a longer cable for the camera. I might have to look into it. I'll see what I can do because I haven't actually tried the web feature on the camera yet. I've fiddled around with lots of stuff. Like if you've seen some of my videos when I've been quilting or crafting, I just put it on like 2-speed, right? So you don't have to listen to me yap for one thing and watch me do slow stuff. It's like, so I've been playing with that. There's I haven't really used it much outside, but there's like an anti-wind feature that'll take wind away. There's a couple other little interesting settings on it that I've got to fiddle with, but I haven't done the web one yet. I hope I kind of was going to fiddle with that like over spring and summer, see what I could do, because our next cruise is scheduled in September. And if I can go on live then, that might be helpful because then I can pan the camera and you can actually see stuff. We'll see. I'll try, see what I can find. Train Man says, the muscle that supports my lower back didn't form properly, so I'm going through therapy right now. Oh! Ouch! Now, if I remember rightly, you're not very old, are you? I shouldn't actually say that online, but you don't have to answer particularly. But in talking to you on the Rostock cam, I kind of got that feeling. I kind of felt like I was old enough to be your mother. And when Train Man says, oh, he says, I need to get my camera out. Me and Nick are going to the Frank Slide to watch trains this summer. Nick is another guy that's always on the Revelstoke train cam. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought you were pretty young. Oh, that'll be good. We went that way along Highway 3 through Frank ages ago when we went to Alberta. But my kids were little then, so it was like, I don't know, probably around the time you were born. Haven't been back that way since. Our latest trips to Alberta, we've been going Highway 1. And some of you have seen my videos for that too. We did it from the summer of 2016 to last April because both of my kids went to the same college. And I have video of Olds College too. Frank Slide, Jackie, is in southern Alberta. Right? Train Man, it's in Alberta, isn't it? On Highway 3 that goes through the southern part of BC through Alberta, it's on there. And it was in 1905, something like that. Basically, it was a mine that went down and it pretty much destroyed the whole town. 1903. There you go. Thank you, Train Man. I was close. So it was the town of Frank, which kind of is not really there anymore. Yeah, it's very, very close to the border. We have gone Highway 3 kind of recently, but only as far as EC Manning Provincial Park, which is an hour and a half's drive from here. And the southern border of the park boundary is the Canada-US border. I did The last time we were there was the summer of 2019 with a bunch of my husband's side of the family. We were camping. And this coming summer, we are going to the Caribou area of BC because our nephew and his wife live near 100 Mile House. That's about a 4.5-hour trip from here, north and slightly east from the Fraser Valley. And we'll bring our trailer, and they have enough land that we can park on. Yeah, Jackie, you're in the east, aren't you? I think we had this conversation before, and I just forget. Ellie, yeah, this morning was just pouring rain. And I thought, oh, great, I'm going to get soaked when I go get my haircut. But it started to dry up about 10-ish, 10:30. Right now it's just slightly cloudy. There's a little bit of sun out. It's like 12 degrees, so it's not cold. There's supposed to be more rain later today, though. And then tomorrow's, yeah, and then we get sunny Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Trainman says Demos lives in that area around Frank Slide and works in a mine in BC. Oh, okay. I think I've seen that name around on the Revicam before. Demos. It sounds familiar. Oh, Phoenix. Sorry, Jackie. Wrong direction. There's so many people that you talk to on chats, but it's, every time I go see some quilty person, there's all the same names. Or my crafty people, all the same names. The trained people, all the same names. I'm not one of those trained people that knows the schedules and all that. I just like to go and watch and chit chat. And my great grandfather was a cartographer for CN, I think. So I have a slim train connection in my history. I just find it interesting. Oh, sorry, you guys, but most my husband and I have been bugged lately. Kind of allergies. It's been not that cold the last couple weeks. There was this tiny sliver of snow, it was a icing sugar sprinkle overnight last Wednesday. So it was a little bit on the ground on Thursday. I mean, it was gone by 2:00. But I think there's stuff beginning to bloom again. I've got a sinus headache right there. So I'm going to have to go and have a pill after this. Advil, cold, and sinus. I don't get support of that, just a plug because they work good. Because otherwise it's Oh, Jackie's dad's from Toronto. That's actually where my mom was born. But they moved to BC when she was 2. And my dad was actually born in Winnipeg. And then he moved to here when he was 6, 7. Do you have dark history of trains? Do you have trained people in your family, train man? Or are you just interested like me? Oh, and Allie, another thing too that I had planned on doing before I messed up my knee was make the bran muffin recipe that my sister-in-law gave me, because we make them all the time. But that'll be another video someday. Okay, yeah, Trainman's giving me hell. I know. Seriously, what are we at? 29? Yeah, I probably should go. Okay, so since there's not a heck of a lot going on, but I've caught you guys up to speed, and whoever watches this replay will be caught up to speed after listening to me yap. Then, you know what's going on with me. So if I'm able to film anything, you will see it. And if I'm not, then you all know why. Oh, I hope so, Ellie. Maybe by the end of the month. My next haircut is April the 4th, and I hope I don't have to crutch myself up backwards up my stylist stairs by then. Ay. Okay. Oh, Jackie said her dad moved to Michigan around 1940. Yeah, my aunt actually lived in Michigan for a while when my uncle was at university. But that was in early 70s, I think. Anywho, okay, I'm gonna stop. Thank you. I really did not expect anybody to come by because this is goofy time. Thank you very much, Allie. That's very sweet of you. And thank you, Jackie. I will get there. Thank you for visiting. Thank you, Train Man. Thanks for coming by. I gotta stop. Bye.